Answers TV Sunni memo akwa ba yefrɛ me Ɔkyeame Kofi. Me anam di dwumadi we hu kyame. Dane de nyina de ɛyɛ wadwenem kesene no de wo ho te hɔ a ɛyɛ na wo dwendwene ho na wo busa ho na nso nya no yi na no nti ɛna yedi sa adwuma we sansɛm no ɛna yɛde nipa ho ɔden ɛna Onyankopɔn ho mɛbɔ amɔden sɛ yɛbenya no yi ne yɛnyɛ yɛn ho nti ase de akɔnkan. Enti so waba bɛka yɛn ho de a ɛne na yɛn wakɔ aba ɛnɛ asɛmtiti ɛdapono so a yɛka ho asɛm ne sɛ onipa wu akyiri no ɛdeɛ bɛn na wɔ hɔ. In other episodes I recorded, I think we've tried to demystify and I say ye be ye sansem ni bi ano. Na de adom no ne wadi akonya oba beboa ye sa kwan so. Brano twedi ampo eye ya wanankasa esman enkoa emo ba ebe kasa eka eye Onyankopɔn adwen. Na meka se ono agina konua na meka eye Nana Nketia Caleb or a prophet ono na ye ne no edi nkomo openi yakwa aba bibi aboko onipa wu achi ede ne ho
onipa wu achi asamado ne ho na asamado ne ho no enye bonsam jim enenye heaven eye abusua a ufiri mu a ye wu beto mu a yɛfɛ no ɔyɔko abusua bretu abusua asantefo abusua no ekona no sɛ abusua no ebi obiaa fie even agbefo dagbanifo obiaa obi ndo so wohwɛ mu abɛhu sɛ senior asantefo wɔ saa tribe ne wɔ no saa so na Israelfo so ɔmo de yɛfɛ no Judafo Benjaminfo saa na baabi ɛteɛ. Into nipa wu a
the 12 tribes of Judah.
Nipa wu a yenkɔ heaven
of Israel.
Of Israel. Nipa wu a yenkɔ heaven and yenkɔ hell. But nipa wu a bi a yekɔ no ɛyɛ asamado. A wokɔ a wona na council ebu a wonim ne da. Ana ombehia wa ɔmogye otata do kɔ fie. Na ɔmekɔdu fie wi a
na je se wu akɔtɔ abusu.
Ɔkɔtɔ abusuam. Na abusu a wunkɔtɔ mu no ɛhɔ aso na abɛkɔ. Na de wo ma ehu ne sɛ ɛnura na Nyankopɔn ka bebi kyerɛ mo saa asɛm mu sɛ ɛmɛdu sɛ nipa ye no kofo pa ma ye hu abrabo yi mu because dentie because uwa onkojo hu mi o uwa okoto obuso mu wi a afe na nkofo yo mu boni o mewu o medi kan wa asamado ebe wu fi abechiaw ntu pokode be fie ho na fa be je say oh patron na Kodwo Nketia waba o maba okay na so buso afo ni bi aba oh eja Kodwo Nketia ba sase no me na oku mi o o de meji skeduro oyemboni sei oyemboni sei oyemboni sei ze wo kunpa be 20 e na wo wu kwa asamado a ukoduru a omuni aba
charge
John Bekenwi a o Bekenwi afa na buso ba busa say oh this year dia na wo pese ye de ye asumesi a wo ye de hye no wo ze mese me ni ko wi ase biem ne kwa medical bono ana me ye bibi sei amoso ke sana ba ya wo beto de a Kodwo Nketia sa kwa sa su biem tanu sa ne po ba bia a wayɛ radio pese wo wu ne de ma amano wo de ma ba wo de me ba be hia say the brand pese we mi bi no the same thing won find me na me samra back bi ntu asemado ni sa man na akoso ama asantefo ne a lot of regions and a lot of country bi no za na akoso ba bia
it is the system.
It's a system wo won ko ba bia ye bi fufuru bia
the system of Hades. The your friend asamado
no.
I wanna use we wako.
Okay. Into wako to busa panyi so wote ho. Na de uma ehu ne se bi se me ye busa mo se akwala se bi ye wo nu hu ni papa ne maame. Se ukopie ho na enam se wo ni papa no maame no. Obedi ko so na council akra woni ana onana kra woni. Se bi ankwala ye situ mu hospital. Enkwala se bi ye diko to twede nso fu they didn't see their parents no. Omuso hu a neso go hu pakuno asamado a will he if you were coming say papa say me ko say infant say obi a oye asantini ana ye wo no is I can say asantini na me when you father and mother e before but onim ye won to asantifo wo won to asantifo mo bokwa before ndu ko pio na
say e moja e lineage
yes ndu ko pio na enam say wudi momunti no Sanko for na bunso omo na some de bia they don't have family because they see say we ye ba but also see feel say me asantini me ba ka chem see free kuro so na kwa hwe kira kwan
chese we kira yira
we kira yira
enti nam se asama na do your mind na nipa te ho nti ene ye bo nananum din de gunsa
yes
sanso mo ya honho
ya honho
so mo meta ye
chi
okay
yes na mabetra se hu se the reason ti am Jesus Christ ba asase so enye bibi se obewaji enkonkwan anti na obae oba se obeti onu su kuro onu so man
the tribe I no so ye mujasem
enu so ye mujasem no de enye true o maame na opa da ne ya ugodi mu ende wonya gidi di se yesu ahamahye magina dipe sa na ni veins no ne blood line na be fa wo so dem straight.
That is where free ebusia no me ebusia how ebusia manie ni nyina wo yi wo hu free yes. Curses are not broken. You actually take yourself from curses, out of curses. Until Jesus becomes the new bloodline, the universal family.
Yes.
No. I like the way you are simplifying it. To the concept, no, because magic.
Okay. Into the woman says, yes, bu woman say, Bonnie Kwan or Ibajan go. Buma say, a busia will free more, qua. No matter to me say, oh, could you woo, no, or buy, no. Sister is why the Bonnie into on some could walk basa 20 times. If you call basa, yes, now what was there be? I did go to a woman call for me, sister line, no, and this in the corner. To me, the 2 months I use me with you, because yes, but new tribe, new culture, be bufro. Now the audience said, so call for say, Dinocre, and your bonnet, in Shemujangu, senior wooer, Oqua, or be more charges and mammas as you be. And talk about Bible say, so penibia, never Joshua, we no copia, some I don't know, and no copy and coupon channel. Bonsabi catching a coupon say, we moja one home. Nyankopon ka kire ne say muye tade a hyenim free no for because na Nyankopon pese obasa zuwie nti Yesu bo bewu ma yina say obewu ma ye say tribe na ofrim no ebusu ofrim na ukwa ha obuzo panyi ntimi nnim ma okodu say okojo waba na we yaba oni me ya abortion oni me yesi yeside na be no wase bese miye ni bi won asa ba biem no Yesu ba say obeje fisa no mani nyina mu nti wo bo baba senior Yesu si ye mo no ye brabo trene won ne kwan so a ukoba wo mabiem
nti say yes ewo no onipa akatua ahomje de manipa
yes
but reincarnation enye Nyankopon hwehwe say de wo si canon
yes
say wo san aba no eno no enye kwan a obo ade no
debi
hwehwe say nipa be fa so enka ukwa no akoda din
yakojo obo na ebusuya na enkanta minya wo sa de no keke ukwa yenya aduane yom yinso buchi o omuto di ngomo za yenwale yenya hwe wo ye flesh no ini ho nti ko muto di ngomo sa na de wuye bi wasesu bi omuhwe obusuafo hwe nkofo hwe to omuhwe de wuye na omudi mu no nti de mo se mpa me digire hedi nkomo message na hedi nkomo no mo discuss e wo be de wo oba obebre pa wo yi nkaka bi gire no nti na da ho sema so da ye obe ka kire me se menye sei enye obi na ka che omomo ohun se de wo ye no oba obesa ba biem nti me ko betew nti obi wo se me wuye no Nyankopon ma mo woni se be ka che me ma se ni nyi omo kenya me gidi se yampa but me I believe say any man can't kire me say nipa yiwu a ye koba because of your body nti ye koba baba ji Yesu na ojansa boni we nyina ye undi boni unfi moje gu a wo a obi mo charge bi ma won sama sa zubie na believe say a Christopher ne asofo bibiri e di hell any heaven e be ye gina de senior obesuro na wonye boni kora
nti wonyi ni se eye ahemem no ene wojam no eye nhihye ya Nyankopon na ye de ato ho na emom eye nipa nhihye ya de hunhun nipa
yes I mean believe over the entire make say because say Yesu be kuno kan say meja wo fie wan ka say heaven o si meja wo fie bibiri na se wo mi mu a ba bebia meja ye de ewo wan ka say heaven wan ka say hell internet one person say so we live righteous lives sin what say ye the same thing na wo a neje fe bebe on ko buso fie ho biem and I believe say nipa na sheda tenase se na woka ba Bible so kire say Yakobon bo bunzam di ma bonsam nkofo ama nipa ntina se bonsam de oyɛ de ko ne nkofo de hono mo ko
nanso uyi nipa na oyɛ ho bonsam ene wo bɛkɔ akɔhye bi
but onko bonsam de obɛkɔ asaba enne hu no.
So the hellfire is not for humans.
It's not for woman. Nipa bi akɔ bonsam de obi sima so de ehu say ye di hu nipa. And I believe sometimes I want to say one thing we see who say people believe say in some way yeka to minim in some way it me kama heaven and earth ejitum say enye adwuma ebini dey ebini Yesu Kristo din efe ni Jesus Christ nipa and the create Yesu Kristo din ma no na metima ba aka eye hu debate aka ho asema ma ya dia tum and what's the tribes ni religious we are saying na obi na obi ankotoko e go so for the kutie dey because time na ye to aba me Jesus Christ dia tum heaven no na other religions no gods ni enyina heaven hu bi aye say wo to ba bi dwene ho na what say mahama wini aba wankoto aba we dey wini ye we wini sana mo bibire ya gyeto na be yes nti e kan ma se bonsam di wo ho ni woye bona bako bonsam jim ama ho mo so gyetum se okay me anyintum sa na nkofo mbedi kwasesem nti mo bibire awo nipa da se na aka ana because Bible from A to Z Bible down ya ho mu de hwe Bible nipa na twere zebezi ye tiga ne no ma twere ma asem na papa so twere wo de na obi atran se papa bi tese fe Nana Nketia ewo amasama wa twere ensem papa bi so ti achima wa kan nyina abom okay nyina abom wie no se enyame asem ampa egitum but ebe nyame asem wie na awonhom atwa ye ho ahia ne esuru ne asase eso e ka de ne fans ansem no omogitum ntuma bibiri because na me kan Bible this week na be me sua enkanta bi a man like Moses enyaye Moses wankwa asole da a man like Abraham wankwa asole da wonim Bible wonim pastor but we say I know God don't know him no we say nyame ne me kasa.
So godliness is different from religion.
It's really different from religion.
And all the heroes of the Bible, they lived godly lives,
godly life,
not religious life.
Enti me bu ha nipa na aka ama wo ma say ya anya ntumu a enkofa me ya bre mo me anyintum
enti nipa timisha mra
Bible
egitum
Bible kura aka
okane he
Bible kura okay a place like Genesis nya kupon boss so as we oka kire Adam say Adam tutu money din ana kupon na tutu money din so we can say my boss through heaven and earth was my boss through my bonua my bomwa bo yo say Adam they aka ne wa di o enti mo bibire nyame na ahyehyɛ na no betra
enti tutu
din
enti me pa cho lion Adam ne kan ana Adam ne kan sebo
Adam ne kan
o kan jata ya kwa egbe mu adin foforo enti din particular be na Adam de to mu an
mintimi nkyere for now because on say we come see the pan na ye ana Bible so kire se Nyankopɔn hu ba yeso a ye be the dance for ne be de o no ko de we be ye kyere ne sa nti believe say Nyankopɔn hu ma na wo Adam so e wo nipa so ye de ye ka ye de fie enye nipa na ye nyame hu na we so de sa na ma no nti believe say
the energy that gives the creative prowess
nti nyame hu ma na wo Adam so na che Adam say hu abobi no yesi ya to no wo Nyankopɔn do anka say wo ba na hu wo Adam so nim so obetima ye
enti me sure say jata din e wo Hebrew kasa no is that say no ne kasa e di kan by sa kasa no na Adam
eto ye
enti ye be kwa akɔhwehwɛ sebodin wo Hebrew kasa me hu di Adam first na then so ye besesa no but that's another conversation intimate
enti me see the page na hu ni say abrabo na ye bo ni wiase na ewum no say obegye tum say okwa abesa bawie mu a no bibiri ye betije firi ho na I believe say omo kan ye hu say the party but still na emwa ya fa heaven and hell mu man hye mu a emfa Because you can't say who are what be insane Jim Ameja show the rest of your life. Obesisa. I believe say go for that one because they don't say oh me who are me kwa baby there say nyeden. Maybe I will come back and see in conform no job no. Because you just show there and they wouldn't say a serious matter pa.
Obi ampeja.
But I believe say yes no be wudi en kwan ma ye ti ase say uwa na uwo ni mu na boni bia ni fi bia ni hu a na eja na wasi fi papa bi wo be bia na ade o wi ase ehu ni say ye na mo mu di ke hu ye on do ye papa e na obuwu abeko obusu efe wo wachi no eyi fi kama do wan ye papa no ebusu fi obesi abakoto asama do ko be ka say na betena so that only choice bia Internet say we naturally Nyankopon kasa bo nipa say every time I should be righteous. Any papa ne train nko a ne feni because I believe say the more now we papa was as no Bible kire say esi dan papa e ma wo asamado. But that papa na Bible kan ne Yesu papa esi ne bio e ye wo nana de we siesi sa asamado asemo ba mo be
shisha wadem de
e wo soro.
I was sort
For them, doesn't mean na the woman when say me or the mayor was to be it doesn't add up. It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't.
No. Say me pap righteousness it does. Say o kwaba ko join me, but me ke be say me ya adoye. Oko damado incident ma. Because who Yesu ma Nyankopon the case that ma wa okotrem. But nanamu no the end one na brabo di kan sha ase beginning no papa oye da wosi ma mo no no mu nyankwetina mu enti abekunu mu je ho akuaku na asema do to the sense so just as to the sense say ye busu na ye ni pa be 3 billion a ye nyina be ko ba bi a ye gina no ye be ko ho a different tribe bi na different place people bi anka ye ho ya na ye hia ye nyoma
na kire say honhom no the working mentia say minya ne say eni hu kwan say ye hu say ye nipa kro
there be
a son say
yes
Nyankopon no ankasa no boy ye no any system na wo ho na run no edim papa mu ba
yes edim papa mu ba
e kire say ebusuakuo we ni omompre enkasa ye nyina ye ebusuakro
there be
na ntiche say the ye preach wa Ghana ha say na Fante aigbe asante ye nyina ye baako ne yanka mum no a wrong concept
wrong concept but the man eno so ye ayi ni say ene se wo gya ye say asante fon kwa na entna ye bebre because it can shock you be the whole memo religion bi di ba be ko sam region bi wo Ghana ha this can be any ho I'm just making an example.
Sanya nchirechire na ama na base you.
Enye nchirechire me just say
tribe bi eskani wo.
Tribe eskani wo, me tribe bi aso because of central region kwan so a obetime nko be 20 ye muskani bi sa ha do free buy.
Ohia buburu ne wo.
Yes.
Say eye nchichemu na de aba.
Enta me kire say ade say ama ye nyina yakabu mbako ne say ebe hu say ye tititi mu bebre na bebre because
ne wo kan say wo kire say Nyankopon ye mfumso Nyankopon
onye mfumso
yanko the Tower of Babel abra ne nipadom nyina adwene ko benkro mu a wo si wo mu si dai akopim nyame so a Nyankopon esi yanko fom na grofo we yesan mo kwan mo ba ha o mbeba be di dwurim anti ode kasa hodo etiti ni pantemti that is where the tribes began
no
enti no eku a motemo ho ase no muka mo ho bomu a na mapai makope be bi atena enti Nyankopon hihye yemu ne nka bomu nim
Nyankopon
God wants us to develop in isolation say asantini
yes
enfantini ebibifuoni abrofuni wachichem sa because when you read the book of Revelation and also na John say na ohun say amana man
yes
wo mu free different background omu nyina ka bomu a wo mu sum Nyankopon so it means that it's different colors but same humanity. So God endorses separation.
God endorses separation. Into Jesus Christ be wudi ye kwano. Yesu wo be wu nyina be hu say ye gya mo say asantefo nko antena no amwa agbufo nko antena no amwa.
At what point in the Bible?
At what point baby aka ya
Revelation
1 chapter 5 for no. Also say o kan wo no obekere say na Yesu nti afi de amama ni ekuraku nyina beka bomba ako ebe so wan Ewurade. Nti na say Nyankopon agya ye say monye ko Nyankopon na kwa ye bi. Nyankopon say I love Israel. Oyi ma fe de na fe de hu say to go so hu say at a point no man ka gufo ya mu no
Nyankopon asem de say wo fa mo fa nko a kire a be yam from so.
Wait, the enya
say Nyankopon ka say wodo Israel. Let's go into the interpretation of what Israel is. Obehun say we are seeing nyina we Israel.
Yes. And it's true. And when I was coming, yes, it's true.
But so one disintegrated the statement, go into the core of it and find the truth.
And once me by beginning now you share life yes because be say there's something where we have to correct it. We believe that there's only one God, and it's true as Christians there's only one God. But there are other gods as well. They to have their people on earth. They are living with us. And it's serious.
This is by encounter.
Yes, my encounter. This is my
by
encounter. This is by my Bible. Monsieur who say.
A Bible ni mu
yes,
nyame hodoɔ wɔ na nye Nyankopɔn ba.
Nyankopɔn ba ko ne ye Christopher ne agye to see Nyankopɔn ba ko pɛ. But to be sincere and to be rare in this show no. Nyankopon a boss asase no e ba ko ye Christopher and e gini die but there are different gods who asase so a omo so body pegum so mo ne nante no mo nam wiase ai enye ye fault Nyankopon fault they too were created to be with us
ye die ni
hu mu they live with us someone else stay with us e wali bi mu no mo twempana
enti no wo kira Yahweh Nyankopon no te Bible ono na chi no Nyankopon foforo
bebre nya ono nko a
Como you do about it?
Mean kind. And it's a Buddhist ni betena ha on glorify years to Christ Nyankopon ye friend Yahweh. Or can you for man who say the American the final solution man. They because on only encounter when you say Buddhist the final person on earth. I don't believe Buddha. Into most better
but you see Ekanka, Buddha, Shintoism, all of Muslims. These things they have Muslims, which is the Allah. Omunyina Yesu Kristo ni sadin no. No munyina keka e de ko Nyankopon ba ko na ho na. E kokopie Yahweh.
Agenya no kure.
Ene chirechire.
Me chichire mu. Once a book like Book of Moses. The 6th and 7th book of Moses now. You will know say everything that happened in that book was less now most enya wo Egypt enya ko pon man no yeah
abrabom
adusua
okay
because Egypt that time Egypt for they say a lot of things that they have their own god they were worshiping
tot
enti busa won say abranti a yatetu afure busua yesu nyame a eya bosonsom hon wonyini afu nkura abrema obi ankyira wade da woku obi akotina seso wokudu seso wie a was a benny bush be she. Now I believe say it's a God. Now who God no. What chile into what Jesus me once up. Time no catch Pharaoh said, Yankopon say, let my people go no. Or catch the cough and say, this God is not my God. Because unim say be Yankopon no Pharaoh didn't never say those things to Moses. But you know say Moses was a brother to him. Because that time na can Moses and be this of which na can the person who qualified to be on the seat was Moses. To be a nyina as a small boy munyini believe in one God, go to the same let's assume they are Muslims. They go to the same mosque to pray together, wash their bottles, wash their hands together. Na nyini wie ya.
That's an assumption.
Okay. So let's assume who the nefu fie. Akwose baby kakra. O ba come be your hina ba say, Kojo nyame na ye ko ne chance ala no on dem nsum ne bi mu na mahu different papa bi a ono se nkofo mo ye slave man mo be fo mo free a okura be ka sa me nya da oboda man na where from all this thing
that's a pharaoh kind of thing.
Yes
that's an Indian
kakrafa ntrim enti me say the page who say that time no and this way we are seeing nyina confused nyana say oh people think those Egyptian gods were powerful. And now many people are reading those books thinking say those people
clarify something for me.
Yeah.
So you believe there are other gods?
There are other gods.
But the most powerful amongst the gods is Yahweh.
Yahweh. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Because what Exodus would describe here. The only thing Yahweh was doing was proving to people that he is above all other gods and nobody can challenge his authority.
What did you say me woman? Time na Moses can say their firstborn would die no. Omu nyina wu ye no. Fa we find the command gods ni bio. The God say one according to he couldn't do it. Into that time was the God you powerful when some of our youth, our Kufubi to say, oh, we are reading the Egyptian gods now. I look at them, I laugh. Because that time, oh, to me, and that time, Yahweh proving which and say, I am God above every other one. No, I don't want to show himself. We are demand them Korea, I feel a beg a guy away so. And now I want people to know, say, Christosuma Wono is our perfect way, and where we are not wrong. You saw a machine in the Yanya Bonnet. Said, trap be a religion, we as I say, was so a juniper. No war baby or do call one come yenti. Once watch idea. Muslims have this mentality say move for use for the misas whatever. Why did they do that? Because Anabisa. They believe say now no I didn't see what heavier to about the man Yeshua Mashiach. They were not there no. Now everybody want to connect also to make you know say ya could have yet to be in but we believe say or Yakupon back. Into more or become say Yakup was or your prophet. Because he too believes say you talk about on the man. Just about be we know so. Until say you take Ghana hey, near talk about Ghana ha. Na Kumasa something for to be. Near TS Mahama president. Even though you don't support, but you have come to know say, hey, I come we near you. Yeah, they say the man. That's what's happening now. Until I will see the page to me say, who are until what's up to now? No religion have proved to anybody say who are baby. Up to now, you can check. Nobody apart from Christianity. Even Muslims don't even have answers for those things. Omuka said, Allah will give you 10 wives, 20 wives, dada. So that you do the will of Allah. But
Allah is not the ultimate God.
No. It's never true.
It is not the name given to the same Yahweh.
No, it's not the same Yahweh. It's not the same Yahweh. Once the normal way no ya cover up ya come na ka be normal to us. Sebi are you telling me say Jacob and Esau? Esau a man of foul mono. They were not encofa they were allowing God purpose intino. One for Esau anya hwe. Because Bible tell you say that time no Esau were married too. And those girls make life miserable for Isaac and Rebecca.
Say Esau no okoware near from Osenkra. I say before they got onto Nyankopon specifically gave instructions. Say mamone sankrofo we mo enya. But some man be na Esau.
Esau wa we. And that way Esau wa we some man when Jacob kwan enya wale hu. Because Jacob ebe no ne ma me catch him specifically say okwa ko ofa Laban ho a he knew said that man also know the will of God. But what should Jesus say? Even that man also know the will.
That Laban no, Israel money.
Israel money.
Hebrew
money.
Enti no nim say otime ware ne wo faba. Enti no in that order no
onye from so.
Na Laban na de no nim nyanko.
No nim nyanko.
It's not so
oyebosum ni.
Let's clarify.
Yeah. But me person ya when say, I didn't like upon bo ya won tafo. Now we person what say only Jacob beko, but only Esau nko. Where's the near then? If only because
say or doing penny, you no cross sign the man.
In penny ya kupon say yes sir.
Meaning sir. And also it's awesome say we have to raise it and discuss because say no per se. Ketwano any dear. I don't know why man anya penny because nyanko
yes,
and now ko hwemu say okoka asem kire Rebecca e wo kokoam say obewo aman mienu na wo yam na de odi akire no na ebedi
that Abu said that who was the prophet who spoke to Rebecca?
It wasn't a prophet, it was God himself.
How can you testify say it was God himself?
According to the Bible, that's what it claims.
Say from Genesis to Revelation is only about Jesus Christ. Once make a medical cancer. Yes, because
how is it connected to what I'm?
Yes, it's connected because we are there. Oh, say Rebecca didn't have Bible to read.
Yeah.
She didn't have anyone of God who was teaching her.
They were making the Bible with their practical lives.
But nobody was writing them. That time you can testify.
Oh, but you are raising issues, remember the authenticity of the Bible will come under discussion right now. Who wrote what God told Rebecca in secrecy?
Yes.
Because even Isaac, so what's your story now study? If you do the exegesis of that story, and you go deep into it, Isaac never knew about that prophecy. Because if Isaac knew, say Nyankopon per se, Jacob, and ordinary chijana, and conference or some cook one boy and man.
And we are planting on my air. You cool no more.
Why?
You cool.
Not
me can't you be sad. Service a benuti, service only did to your own.
Yeah.
And yes, she more bam penance and one. One say a jaddy or periasa. I'm just making an example. But you can't tell me, say, Jayati. Say me who will me now the family who knows me or me home. Now the pointing me so family who you can see the difference.
Israel mamma. You would ye chija babema penny.
Minim.
Take. Ain't you know, oh shed the Isaac here, you know. Now odi ne papa no. And she said, yeah. But say, a son said, now what Jinyanko Pondi, now on Yanko Pon and am. Say, no, Rebecca Bonamania says, say, and Yanko Pon catch me, and whom Yanko Pon. So it means Isaac did not know about the prophecy.
Isaac wouldn't pay.
No,
Isaac in him. Don't them say Isaac in him.
No,
don't them say Isaac in him. There is, excuse me, the reason they say, our live for us, I know, same so on. There's nothing be our bay yam watching our more Iramanium.
Oh,
Eja, or the Baba.
Why I didn't feel the dress?
My wallet, Vance Bear, 2 years. Medical was 7 years. Major Wallet, 2 years.
For our some 2 hours.
But that's what you have to say. So, you can't tell me, say, a boy who me, any nipa who me. And I will show baby Kalizwa. The way my many year attard in the ma Jacob say, on Fanko dismay Babano. The father knew say, we any nipa who me, we are born me. But because said the man knew, where did I get this very? What can Bible now? Before that thing, Papa never face was so my main shida or no. Now there was a poor messy fear. Papa, my man, happy about it and my common to Minka. What Bible say? Now, so a little mammy, you know. Now, man, Jacob and Isaac and Rebecca. When
you place your story on the timeline,
no.
You are mixing situations. Okay? You are mixing the situations. Because at the time of the deportation of Isaac, Jacob is no aware. Isaac be no
Isaac be no.
Yeah.
Na is aware. But who can Bible now? I'll give you the scripture. Genesis also. Or see, is aware, mommy, no. That side no. Just short part be na Bible kayo. Or see a man ma abraboye miserable ma Isaac ni Rebecca. And you say. Oba, yes, if you don't want to free her, or free her. That one is a competition in the house already. They are not happy about it already. Until almost a man said, feels you must have some Abraham again, the arm of Panama, say.
And to watch Isaac and Rebecca, you know,
they knew it. They knew it. I'm telling you.
Because Isaac even doubted Or say, Enina mensa nam no so ni ade ni nyina no de me hu ne se eye iso nanso ene na ene me kasa ne de nanso se sa na mo kire de a this is before pronouncing the blessings mebo o kan we nyina to further establish that he didn't know Jah. It took them manipulation of Jacob and Rebekah to take the blessing from the mouth of Isaac. Isaac about his senses are weak. I know you're wondering, but your Bible and yes,
can you tell me, say, so Buku Akrantena Mount, Surrey? No be a punch in Kwama, Surrey. I can't see the difference. The same say, a Jah wolf here winning say. You won't punch me be the war. You won't you can't tell me say Jacob no nye akrante ofie. You can't tell me say Jacob no nye or chain any nentwe of a bibi fufu ofie. You ofie nim say one nentwe e won ponche e wo dabo akukọ no. Se me bia because say Kwadwo Mary ye nyama mi ni a I know say if you na ba medi. Dey tina nim say aponche no odwan wo ho. One cast be say be also per Venice here they will come up. And this guy went to say, hey, dad, do a Akrantio. I can just say the member of Parliament watching. This guy went to search for Akrantie. No, the point where they are pointing now. What are you telling me? Instead, are you telling me, say, a pointing number, you didn't even defend, say, hey, and come me did. And after that time, so you can.
How would Isaac contribute to what will make Esau, Bapeni, Bema lose his blessings from the father? Why would he do that?
He did that because that was a trend of the family. Because you know, say there was
the traditions, yes. That is why I'm telling you that Isaac was following tradition.
And traditional
was and the man Rebecca who said, Papa wait obedient Nana Nketia.
Traditional there's a problem here. Oh, so when him say Abraham won the firstborn, that was not Isaac. Who was the firstborn? That was Ishmael. And Abraham never gave his blessing to Ishmael. Said Jefabobra. People Becca said, "Oh, I didn't know." Because TV as he said,
"Oh, can Abraham name?" We are talking about
Abraham because he had
the regime of Isaac.
Yeah, Abraham because Isaac na ekano. O jinibra panyin shira. E de bobra. I never pay money shira. Nti say e ya ade a Nyankopon pese ni ba pensu jinhye ni bia. The Nyankopon be di kama eso Ishmael di kan agi ansa and call my Isaac nje.
The blood of Ishmael was contaminated.
These two, Ishmael and Esau, now they are aligned. Why? Because from beginning of creation, God knew there. First blessing Esau, the main family. Second blessing
first blessing
Ishmael. Second one Esau main. But I'll give you to that's the same trade we're following. But I believe, say, the time of Isaac, the pressure and the stress that he was going through because of that, his son, Esau. That's the reason why. This is biblical.
That is not biblical.
It's biblical because
it is not biblical.
Just that I will give
the
you
biblical story is simple.
Yeah.
Prophet, or say, Rebecca, and Jacob. Efa Moza kwanso ediji nshira efi Esau.
Ejam say the father was aware.
Nim ho hwe. Into the Bible nature say Abra na Isaac ayemre na nani efra. Ni test bats we ya wo de aponche ni akrante ba. Was wo pem kwan na no. O sa time no kra no. Ensuo kra no mo a woni ma de kra nam nenum. Onim sa akuku ni.
They can say I know say you know the meaning of venison. Venison but you dey.
Na kono dey.
Na kono dey ja. Say me say ma kono dey e ya ponche.
You can lose taste. Unya cold the cry, your taste buds can disappear. Uri number 2 tin nam cry only.
All this I don't want to go there much because I want it seems we are living in a world that we think that God doesn't know what is going on.
God himself
yes
doesn't know what is happening in the world.
People think say the equals to be no nyame nya aware God is aware of everything. The equals to be is aware. God
is us. God lives within his creation. Without God, there's no creation. The energy that makes us wake and talk, that's God.
Any different topic now, because I know. The entire makers answer. Bible say because also if you use the word say God lives in us. One class was going, didn't say so God lives in us. So I'm living like that too. You're not talking about Christians. You're not talking about Muslims. I'm a Christian. I'm sitting here.
You're talking about religion. I'm talking about reality.
No, I know, but
religion is man-made.
Me years to airco. Me years to airco. He knows that Christ lives in me. But I'm a yabone. He knows that Christ lives. He knows that God lives in me.
Wait. Christ does not live in everybody. Christ only lives in people who have accepted
him. Yes.
So don't misconstrue.
No, they make it was as well. You say it was misquote be me, but the right one I want to use is say Bible says that upon board Adam and Eve he breathed in them, right? Number ye nipa no God left them. And if God was staying in them, why would the Bible say there? Then when they saw that God was coming, they hide themselves. Someone who lives in you, how can you hide yourself? And all this thing, my boom, and then nipa feel say, and nipa when nipa trim say, ye nipa nkwa
God breathed the breath of life into them, and they became living beings.
Yes.
Immediately that is taken, they are not living anymore.
Yeah.
So God did not leave them. God kept them alive because their life is the essence of God. So there's no way God left them. If God left them, is to depart from each other, for them to become an entity where they can walk in the garden and blah, blah, and God can concentrate on other things. But their living nature itself is the breath of God. At the end of many people, a crowd, yeah. Until God left them, I hope I just.
Word number you see any say. Okay, Bible say, time na nyankopon mu wie no. Odwom ko na nyankopon time be sra mo time to time.
Yes.
Inti me kire say if God lives in me, he lives in me through his breath that he breathes in me.
Yeah.
But he's still somewhere watching us.
And the essence of you is God. So therefore, you are the body, the temple. So God dwells in this body.
Yeah.
His son said, can you hear so them?
Yeah.
See Frakosom.
Yeah.
Into a me friend Akosom.
Yeah. Sounds more Kenyan. I know say some of us are battling with those topics.
But I'm telling you the truth. God is source.
Yeah.
Everybody, every living thing, everything that creeps on the surface of the earth, everything that breathes, is God's presence.
Yeah. But one thing I don't want to chip this one also, but this also encounter I had. But you do know that even animals, they have their creator. Do you know that?
Yeah. So nyame obo mo a.
Says here, everyone say, me be say me ye car. Can be no mo scapa. Me pe Mercedes Benz. Ye will be oton lumi. Oton spare parts we ton light, we ton way. We ton na media boom. Creation e da ho na ye tiwi asesa no. Emo so omo bi wo ha Yakopon oye under God a. Odin ba so be creative omo nyina. On say you will be used say you will me ba.
Prophet.
Jameba.
Man komo Yahweh.
Komo ebe wo because say be say go for Yahweh say we are putting our mind say there's only one God who watches us and who lives in us all over.
Read the creation story according to Genesis 1:1. Starting the time out.
The entire creation, no, I'm a Christian, I believe in that scripture. But do you know there is another book called the Book of Adam?
Or say, na Nyankopon ka say, yemmo ni
one person on one boy.
Me who say one person.
Yeah.
But let me prove you right or wrong. Yemmo ni pase yeseso.
Yeah.
Kain kofo. na ohome nkwa humi wo mu na wobeye okratias for singular.
Yeah.
Yemmo nipa say yeseso plural. Ohome nkwa home one.
Yeah.
Singular.
Yeah. Eguyemu.
So, what brought about the completion for human beings to become is from one source. It's not from multiple sources. Eduwa ochire wumu se na ohome wanka se na won home.
Yeah, there be. Yeah.
Into the yes. Sensual brem eka ho. Tete anwea no pika bom eka ho.
Asase ya.
That's why I said I'm proving you right or wrong.
Yeah.
You get my point. But creation of human being is stamped by one person. And that's Yahweh.
Yeah.
Sir Rollins must work unipa. And so be improved that Sir Rollins treat to
Yeah.
Then so not be munkrofo kunipa. Into yes Rollins here within.
Yeah.
Sanity.
Yeah. And then they make about a differ what they can say. Also, you should well say God lives in us. He lives in us through his breath that he gave to us. Right? So that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand that. But I'm also saying, they are also different people. And they're different from their work.
And to the patches say, and you may for so bo nipa fofro. And I make culture say, or say, let us make man.
Yeah.
But oh hominid or say, na ohome and
yeah.
Ain't no, will be fofrobia mobia.
Yeah.
A yankopo noa, and a bo bibia. Or body na, and a bony bibia, not in a body in your name. Tis a mango dia him nan from me bonoa. Obade epoka krake da ho ato ne ho hye na se ntwim fa yeso obade tim tatia wanam ede na mane ko eyankwa tafre ekura. God lives in his creation. You cannot separate the creator
I've never said
and the
that.
creation.
The me can I want you to know there. What can the woman now understand there?
According to your perspective and what you are trying to say. A bit my base, you when you obo alata for. Yes, sir.
They be. They make a nyendo wasa.
Into church.
Me say, nyame ne boy nyina senior worker no. But at a point ye the pay was as so being Jesus ni ya. Nyame hu ne wo mu na we a more life on the wo but different one na use with e dia bre na ye de ko jane nchen de enka ho
eno ne enkwagisem
enkwagisi different one say make me can diga you be say ensma ye kenya no me say
you call Genesis story ni mo say or say mamu ni aduabai na da mo bedi ni mu Adam and Eve so mo so there is spiritual death and there's the physical death into God was making reference to Adam we the war in Genesis is representing the cut off of communion with God. Into Jesus Christ by the main purpose of Christ was to reinstate that communion with God, the relationship with God. So Jesus is not the end; he is the means to the end.
Yeah, is the means to the end. That's why.
Into the Bible, enka Christo ni asem
debi.
Because religion is not part of the deal. Yes, one tiason. Anaote.
Yes, one tiason, but you for tiason. Yeah.
Ni wechi.
Oh no, what say you can see yes one tiason ya. And are you telling me that man dey 5,000 big one no or no more yen chese or more.
Pajona e answer them.
So be you answer them.
They are programs or.
Yeah, one say
yes, Christ only 5,000 crack and say I know jina be possible when you so mic no amp.
Yeah.
And nipa trade ya sorry them mukra microphone. And the kunchim disturbing the public.
Yes, be break. Yes, be break. Yes, be break.
Why just have a break? Nipa trade na unja when you mo ka say no nukra mic there. But yeah. Bringing it to a conclusion. What happens to human beings after death? What me ati say enya bonsam jam any heaven.
busunya kingdom
na emom Yesu na abete a brand new tribe
yes
ehun behia say so person wo kọ na akọje wa ho
yes
na
o mabiem
ukọ glory mu a o mabiem me how ho bi
yes
na just a life nye desa o
life nye desa and mimi say me kai ga bi ba me nchen oba me nchen no na very I know say if you watch this interview oba me nchen I got to know say one so for penny papa no be 60 plus twempara osaso ne ba girl twempara na so for me nim say ne ba boy ne ba girl ne boy ne twempara no nti papa no wu na boy ne fiku ni so anu abankra no wo bre the guy came to me oba me papa ne boy say don't pray for this guy, there was nothing left for him, he just have to die and go and come back. Yeah, that's what he told me.
That's what God
yes into nipa we me bon pa man say kura nye because ezu wu ko no saba betwa ne bono yeso ka. Into there are people on earth that now they're living their life the last of their life. So ye ni mu okwa okwagina ho me wanye ni ye no ka obesa babiem.
Asem na dey
Yeah.
Me pa jo tutu nyoma yi ye tie ni e de bi to ye ho fo na efe ye correct ya bra bona ye ko ye nim kama kama
me sa so say there's a plea bi am be say the whole world ni we are singing na ye hwe platform ye dey to itrem. Say we your ba na o say ma wo akoketekete makoto na twena on ha wo ba no wa ha wo ba ne abro bi wu nye abro ti ase. So wo ba na konya ntutu de nso ana wo akwana ye ni gua wo ha hu akwana wa ha ndi to ha akwana because akwana ye oba sazi so a oba wie ni wo wu because of mama on the that carelessness no owu a okọ asema de kobre because ko ohu twa buku a ofrim ebusu ofrim emie we kam no because man say back ofi let's assume say minim wo minim wo asama minim wo sazi so na mewu ana de wo mewu say on sa asema no say uwu ana on o kwasa mo na e yesek bi sei na emabie wo fi atom na obesi fom no na wo gina obusu afie nim na gina
mo jare nim na bi
yes enti so we yes e botewe na on kota santimemu da you go to your family to remember go pie baby no mo wonya on mo bia na omuso awe ka mo so bet na so dey be me free a ma me say ya santifo ayi so ya santifo ya before okay nem ko pass santifo cha kwan o so dey be o mo ntimi ko da because hana wo free. I want to plead with the whole member name was say wo hwe na wo be bi na wunya da je ma akura na sa na ma na beto nkura na ewu kura ma
ngodi kura
because ukura so wu a intelligence man wo wu na wo na okwo sesa akwala no okwo sesa akwala no asama do na waka show obi say papa ma me no yi mi gu ya but sa bebio you do ask the boy say into ma me you go what do you want to do to the woman. Oh, maybe so as be.
Not just according to Nana Nketia Caleb, prophet.
Yeah.
Nana Kudu. Not just obra enyedewu. There are people who are avoiding to come back to live on earth. Ebisi we are said, but ebiso yehwe Yesu enhyehyeye Nyankopɔn eye wogye enhyehyeye na kyerɛ reincarnation no Yesu betwa so ehun hia sɛ obɛkɔ na obɛsan aba biem enti yɛne nam ha a yɛtutu anamo nso yɛhu we de ne yɛmfa mmɔ ebra de yɛka de osua wom ɛyɛ atwerɛ wɔ ase hɔ me nyinaa yɛhu sɛ asɛm bi so na yɛ wadwene kese ne ɛwɔ yɛn nkɔmɔ yɛhu ɛno so betimi atwerɛ ne hɔ yɛde yɛsoso nsɛm so pa yɛbɛgye oso na afei deɛ wɔakyire bia na yɛahwɛ ne aka yɛfrɛ me ɔkyea me kofi nyame yɛnhyɛ wɔ a mempene da mede wobɛsi ha